time.
He'll be in a
Those
minute.
storms are continuing to head in your direction.
He's coming in a second. He's just watching right now.
Look at the radar.
Okay, we gotta bring a couple candles down with us. Grab that one and that one.
Yeah, we gotta go to the basement.
I'm gonna
Why?
get the fairy lights up.
There we go.
And
tornado's coming through.
Mom, it's literally going right over our
You can
house.
see Magnolia. This looks like it's gonna go right over
Alright, let's
Magnolia.
go.
And you can see, yeah, so that's the path. And
I didn't tell him what you told me to tell him because I know you would regret it if you got hit by lightning.
Oh, lost signal. Great.
Sure that.
Alright, let's just
What
go.
is that for?
To bring downstairs. It's the,
Oh, it's not gonna be that bright. I'm bringing my little candles and these.
I have a feeling we're gonna lose,
Power.
power, yeah. Wait, where's our... Yeah, you should go tell him that we're going down now.
Oh, it's raining now.
Well, you
Alright,
can tell him
let
we're going down now.
heavier rain.
Stephen, just go tell him that... we told him we were going downstairs.
I go out, I say, we're going to the basement.
Can't see nothing on the video, on the red TV.
Yeah, because we've lost signal back. We were tornado a mile away.
There's no tornado mile away.
Oh, it looks so cool with all these candles in there.
Yeah.
Power was out there.
No, I thought we did. I had to look at the neighbors and realize, oh no, we didn't lose power. Somebody actually turned the light off. Well, the rain is blowing in. That's why I came in.
Sure, that's how you come in. Definitely didn't consider it that.
I can't see my scissors. I found an egg.
I was gonna say it poured for 10 minutes and it was done basically.
Well, it's past us.
A spin up, and that's what produced a tornado. And usually they don't last very long, they're very hard to
No, you know?
for, because the tornado usually doesn't
The TV
last
came back
very
on.
long. So let's go back to the radar loop here, and you can see now these storms blowing through
It's
Janesville,
still over
blowing
us.
through Beloit. Strong
No.
winds are probably out ahead of even the
We're
radar.
dark green
So
now.
Whitewater, you're probably getting some strong winds. Jefferson,
The red's gone.
you got strong winds coming through. But these are the two
Why did the
tornado
wind
warning
just
areas
start?
that we're most concerned about. Central eastern portions of Rock County, including Janesville, including Beloit, including
Yeah,
Wilson,
it's past
and
us now.
then the
Yeah.
northern portions of Rock County, the southeastern
It's
portions
past
of
us
Dane
now.
County around Edgerton and Stoughton,
Yes,
about
it
far north
is.
of Stoughton, and then the far western portions of Jefferson County.
The wind just started. There's
We're
no-
right behind that yellow, right by the red line.
The city of Jefferson. Just looking at some information from the National Weather Service, you know, they just had rotation near Evansville this time. Stoughton would be in the path of the storm within the next 10 to 15 minutes. I would say probably even faster than that in Stoughton, because again, this line of storm moving through. So this is what we're watching, that little bit of a rotation on the northern end of the line of storms, where it's possible that a tornado could spin up. And let's, Julian, see right here, I-39 90 at Newville. So these are cameras, okay. I'll tell you what, if we can call up the DOT camera, this one here, that's the Shapiro Road one. Let's call up I-39 90 at Newville if you have a chance. So this would be the Newville camera. This would be near the Wisconsin River. Traffic going through, you can see the
Rock
rain
River.
and the flashes of lightning, obviously. So they are just ahead of that line of storms. The rain is
Zach, can you
coming
scooch
through,
over just a
but
little?
the winds right now don't appear
Really?
to
With
be
your
too
charger
strong.
now?
No, it's hard to tell. There's really nothing to really measure the winds. And then what the
Yeah,
other
can you turn
camera
this
we
off
have is
or
I-39 90 at Highway 51
Here, bring it
73.
here.
They're all
Pick
being
this
moved.
off. Thea's gonna try.
Right on cue. So again, quite a bit of
Who
lightning
cares?
here.
You can mute it.
This is that line of
Oh, I
storms.
can't. It's getting thunder.
You can see the truck traffic
Who
moving
cares?
very slowly there because of the fact that these strong winds.
No, it's because he's on a ramp, you dumbass.
Vulnerable to
Oh my
any
God.
strong straight line
Wait, what
winds.
happened?
Obviously, a tornado would be-
All the truck and regular traffic is just flying down the interstate. You can see the truck traffic moving slow because of strong winds.
3990.
No,
That is not 70 miles per hour, though.
Yeah, it is.
You're not moving 70 miles per hour.
They certainly are. That guy up on the ramp, though, that's the one he was talking about. Of course he's doing 30 mile an hour. He's on an exit ramp.
Wind gust 50 miles
Yeah, I've
per hour.
seen the ramps
reported
before on
in
these cameras, and that is not
as the
70
line
for
of
the
storms
actual
moving
interstate.
through.
They were going like 40.
And yeah,
I would bet you the rest of the money that you make the rest of your life.
Here, P, I can try and get that off with my
But again,
tool.
we're at night, it's hard to see, it'd be really tough to pick out a tornado, even in, strong winds and rain that are occurring around it.
Yeah,
Let's
this
go
isn't
back
gonna
to
get it.
the latest rain.
But what they were doing on the interstate had nothing to do with what I was talking about.
And again, we'll highlight those tornado warning areas. Tornado warning, this is the southern warning, this is for Rock County, including Janesville, Beloit, and over toward Milton. That warning in effect until 8:15, and then a warning just north of that, that is for the southeastern portion of Dane County from around Stoughton.
We're right behind
over
that yellow
Edgerton,
on that little
Albion, and then
thing,
into the western
on that
portions
bottom.
of Jefferson County, just to the north and
Farther
west
than
of
that.
Fort Atkinson, southwest of Jefferson, and the northern portions of Rock County around Evansville. Again, this area here, we're watching.
In fact, that white dot in that little bay area, that white dot in there, or that little yellow dot, that's just about right close to where we are.
That would be the area that would be probably most likely to see a
Right here.
tornado spin up.
You said all the way on the
Radar
yellow.
in motion, or the,
The yellow
Not the
line.
yellow line, I said like
Oh, the
this.
storm?
These storms
Yes.
are moving. First,
The storm's past us.
and this is just over the last hour. So you can see those storms in 1 hour have moved from northwestern Illinois up into Madison and Janesville. So that's how quickly they're moving through. Another hour, that takes them through Dodge County and basically out of our viewing area. So
They said we wouldn't get tornadoes for the whole weekend.
all right, let's look at 1
That's what
hour
they said
future
earlier.
track radar.
Yeah, and they haven't had any tornadoes.
So 8:48, 9
There's
o'clock.
been a
those
tornado
storms
spotted
are
already,
through
Dad, in Rock
Watertown.
County.
We're probably moving through Sullivan,
Yeah, it was
Downstream,
right when we sat
and
down.
into areas north and east of Lake Geneva. So the severe weather threat will end once that line of storms comes through. You can see to the west, nothing really going on. Later on tonight and early tomorrow morning, actually be cold enough that we could see some light snow. But right now, the severe weather threat is the biggest threat right now, and that is across parts of south central Wisconsin, basically between Madison and Janesville, on right along I-3990. Tornado warnings in effect until 8:15. Central and eastern portions of Rock County, and for the southeastern portion of Dane County, western portions of Jefferson County, with tornado warnings in effect until 8:15. Severe thunderstorm warnings west of there, but you can see the severe weather threat ends pretty quickly. Belleville, almost to Brooklyn, Madison, almost out of it. Verona, Mount Horeb probably out of it as well. So the severe weather threat, Fort Atkinson still pretty high, Johnson Creek pretty high, along I-94, Watertown. You could be next in line for these storms. Janesville, the storms are rolling through right now. So this is the area that we're most concerned with. South and east of Madison, basically east of I-3990, tornado warnings in effect until 8:15. That's why we're on the air here. I know people want to get back to their programming, but we want to make sure, because these storms have had a history of producing significant tornado damage in Iowa. Latest update at 7:45 from.
And we lost consumption.
Yeah.
Maybe after the storm passes, we could go to Broadhead and get more of the taco meat from Quick Trip and the bread, milk, and
New
butter.
tornado warning. This one in effect until 8:30, and this is going to be for parts of Jefferson, Rock, and Walworth. So let's go ahead and take a look at that new warning.
Would you want to grab my reading glasses?
That warning coming up right here.
That's huge.
Let's see. There's so many warnings that are on the map here, it's hard to pick them out. So this is, we got, severe thunderstorm warning to the east of Rock County. Looks like we have a.
It'd be
new
nice if
tornado
either would
warning.
stop sending me real
This
ones
is,
so I can play my
Jefferson,
game.
Rock, and Walworth. So let's take a
Did you
look
see them
here.
there? They're on the table.
Yeah, which one?
Find it.
The
What
lighter
I'll do
one.
here, just to get rid of some of the clutter on the screen, this shows you what we have in effect right now. So tornado watch has been canceled west of Lone Rock and Platteville, that area out of the severe weather threat. Tornado warnings for southeastern Dane counties, southwestern Jefferson County, and most of Rock County, at least the central and eastern portions, until 8:15. This new warning looks like it covers Walworth County, maybe the southwestern portion of Jefferson County, and the far northeastern portion of Rock County. So that would be this area right in here. We'll highlight that, and that will flash there. There you go. So this is the new tornado warning that's come out until 8:30. So that's for areas east of Janesville, down toward Clinton, as far north as
A
Fort
new
Atkinson,
tornado warning?
and
Yep.
then eastward into
East of
Walworth
Janesville.
County, which
Wow.
also includes
Where's
Virginia,
Towards
Elkhorn.
east is that.
So
So,
Towards
this is the area
Elkhorn
of
and-
so it's towards like
and
Milwaukee, the
then
other.
a
Yeah,
small
yeah.
line of thunderstorms. These are severe thunderstorm warnings with a tornado possible. I think the severe weather threat pretty much has ended west of Highway 14, or will end very shortly. To the north and east, though, parts of Jefferson County, along I-94, and just to the north, about as far north as St. Johnson Creek, and over towards Sullivan and Dousman. That area to the south and west under severe thunderstorm warnings. So a number of warnings that are currently in effect. So you can see just it's probably easier just to kind of show you some of that. But we also want to show you the radar with this to show you where those storms are headed next. I'm going to do a quick storm track here. This is going to be showing where the line of storms are now and where they're headed. So at about 55 to 60 miles per hour, you can see where the storms are. So right now we're at 753.
Pull it up.
I wanna watch the show, but I'd rather watch him than Gary Canaldi.
Pretty much everyone in here towards Whitewater, Janesville is in this tornado warning. So kind of in the middle of this, and then pull it through to around, perfect.
white
Jefferson
stuff?
County, that's great. So this will let you know areas downstream of this tornado warning. Because we've got so many little notches in here, it's just good to take this. Everybody's warnings are going off. Siren, excuse me. Whitewater, that you guys are new, go ahead and get into your safe spot right now. Johnson Creek area, Jefferson, you are all new. Now Milton, this is coming in right now, 7:55. Very strong thunderstorm with that possibility of a tornado touching down. Oakland area 8:01, Koshkonong right around 8 o'clock. So Koshkonong, please get to your safe spot. Whitewater is new. You have only about 15 minutes. So Whitewater, I always try to talk to people when you have 15 minutes and you're in a mobile home, you've got a chance right now to go ahead and get into your safe spot if you're in a mobile home in the Jefferson area, Whitewater area, or Sugar Creek or Watertown. Go now. And I know the warnings might not be up in Watertown yet, but you'll be next if your sirens start to go off. You just want to be a little ahead of the game. I would say Oconomowoc probably too far. This warning's probably a little bit too far north for Oconomowoc. So these are the communities, especially when you get 818 up, where we're going to be potentially dealing with these tornadoes next. Still no updates.
So I am seeing this. This is from our lovely newsroom. Green County scanner is reporting some damage near Broadhead, and it looks like we are starting to see some power outages, mostly in Iowa and Lafayette counties. So that is confirming that that damage is occurring from these systems. I'm going to see if the National Weather Service has updated anything for us. Nothing yet, just continuing for Dane County. So Madison, not in the tornado warning, but in a severe thunderstorm warning until 8:15. But yeah, let's see if we can, here, I'll clear up the radar scan for us, see if we can find any more of that rotation. But I mean, these got to be loud storms. I did also see from our marketing director, she's in Stoughton, just saying it's raining really hard. They're in their basements and their safe spots, which is a good sign always.
On the
We can hear it.
counter under the microwave.
It's coming down.
Oh yeah.
I was looking. There is some rotation in Clinton. So if you go down towards Clinton, there is some rotation coming through here in the Clinton area. This would be one of my next concerns, I guess. I know you were in a warning at Bradford and over towards Darien, but there is rotation right now that just came south of Beloit here. Strong winds and rotation going to come over 67 south of 43. So Clinton area, anything on 43, don't be on the interstate here. It's not a good idea. There's quite a bit of rotation. See even some embedded rotation there as this continues to work over 43. So that area is still warned. There is what I call broad rotation. Doesn't mean it can't tighten up and produce a quick tornado. The threat for these are going to be short.
Why is something recording it in minute and a half?
Tonight.
Our second show, the other show is recording on channel 3, but I'm gonna erase at least that one.
Just south of Stoughton, you see this nice cut here, that
Because
line.
all it was
Edgerton
Gary
area.
County.
This is gonna be
And
still
no
the highest
signal.
impact zone. If you wanna go ahead.
Well, you should
looks
turn off
doesn't
the
look great
show
right
that's
now.
gonna
If
record
you wanna go
when
ahead
it just
and
starts
look right on
recording.
here.
And watch this.
So there's still gonna be that inflow coming in, and there's that tornado warning. So Edgerton, Oakland, the rest of this, you guys are gonna be next for that possible tornado. I love that. Evansville, you're done. If you are watching in Evansville, Magnolia, let's say you're watching in Broadhead, you can get out of your shelter. Let's go ahead and take some time for people who have been in their shelters. If we can zoom out just a little bit. Thank you so much, by the way. Okay, so Evansville, Broadhead, you guys are all done. This is over. Broadhead, you're done.
Speaking of Broadhead, though,
yes.
we are getting reports that we have multiple trees down, power lines down across eastern and southeast Greene County, which was about 7:20, 7:30 when these storms were moving in. So, you know, as we are lifting out of that warning in those areas, just be safe out there. You know, don't go up to, you know, those power lines that are down. But we are continuing to track the rest of those circulations there. So yeah, Milwaukee is continuing the tornado warnings for both
it's really
Dane
good.
County and then into
Is that the one with
County.
the guy
kind
from,
of looking at
SEAL
that
team?
rotation that is near Janesville.
Okay, it sounds like we have
The one kid where the
Yeah.
girlfriend
getting
breaks up
onto
like
the
twice.
interstate with some live cameras here. We're near Newville. This is on I-3990 out of Wisconsin. You see, look at the strong winds pulling wind across that. Obviously, moving very, very slowly on the interstate here. This is near the Newville area, I-3990 at Wisconsin 59, and we are dealing with very intense winds as this very strong storm crosses over the interstate near Newville, so please be very careful. It is
Yeah.
not a good idea. Now, if you know where Newville is, that is pretty much just in between. It's pretty much Edgerton. Businesses are there, the Anchor Bar Grill, and everything right there on Lake Koshkonong. It's Rock River and Lake Koshkonong, very strong winds. As you can, whenever the lightning strikes, you can almost see the rain. Look at that. I mean, the wind blowing over that truck is moving very, very slow right now. As we should, let's get to radar and see what this looks like. I mean, Newville, so Newville and pretty much Edgerton. There you go. So this is the strongest cell. This would be part of that area that has that possible tornado. Very strong thunderstorm coming into Newville. That is going to Fort Atkinson and Koshkonong next, which you just saw there. Milton, you need to be in your shelter as well. Obviously not a storm that you want to mess with. Even though the rotation has weakened, we are still seeing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts regardless. Even if we don't have a tornado, I mean, the returns on this are so strong, it's breaking up and showing us that it's white. If you want to zoom out here just a tad to see some communities, I know everybody's wondering what's going on. If you're watching in Sun Prairie or Madison, there is no threat for tornadoes right now. This is going to be just a strong thunderstorm. Stoughton down towards Janesville. This is the intense band and Newville that we just saw on the interstate. The interstate's getting it the worst right now. That tornado threat is now going to project down towards Whitewater, Jefferson, Lake Ripley. Your sirens might be going off. You just saw the video. You want to make sure to take this one seriously as this very strong line of storms continues to work across the interstate and in towards areas in Jefferson County and in northwestern portions of Walworth County.
Correct, yeah, we're also getting reports of power outages and people in Stoughton even in on that as well. So just know that you can watch us on your phones. Hopefully those were charged. You can stream us if your power is out. But these storms, like we said, they're quickly moving. So thankfully once that warning starts, about 45 minutes in, and then it will be done. So this is the good news with these storms. Bad news is, of course, they are creating that damage. So we've gotten a new scan. Let's see if anything is updating.
The strongest here is in Clinton. There's a little bit of a town of Turtle near Clinton. There's some rotation down there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's starting to shape.
We do have an observed tornado. This is just in from Milwaukee, and that's exactly what we were talking about, that one near Clinton.
Okay, let's get right to it. I was just looking at this. The scans were strengthening. Let's go right into Clinton right now. So what we're looking at, you can leave it on here, that's fine.
Okay.
So you have, I was just starting to worry about this. You've got this, I'm looking at inflow on here, and the possible tornado, or not, it's not possible anymore, we've got a tornado on the ground in Clinton right now. Everyone in Johnstown area, anything on 43, Elkhorn, Darien, you need to be in your shelter and cover your head. We have a tornado on the ground right now.
Tornado on the ground.
Just south of 14 and the interstate of 43, moving into Walworth County and crossing over that line right there in Clinton. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this. Let's try to look at velocities and we can get more of a pinpoint.
Yeah, I've been hearing that our cross correlation is a bit higher as well, so we can go ahead and pull that up. So I haven't been able to look at it
So
myself.
what we're going to look at is CC. Is it here?
I think that's what they're looking at.
Pull through. So what we're looking at, just so you know, that there's a lot of stuff on here. CC is debris. It picks up debris being thrown into the air. So if you pick that up, that's the confirmation of a tornado on the ground.
This is what they're talking about right
Down
here.
here towards Lake.
That's going to be making its way into Walworth
Do
County.
you want to go ahead and pull that back?
Yeah.
See if I can see this.
Okay, perfect.
Let me just.
Sorry everyone at home, the velocity has not been good tonight.
Yeah,
It's
here's,
really difficult.
here's cross correlation, so yeah, we're kind of seeing that making its way towards Walworth County.
So now it's just riding just south of 43, same
So
area.
yes, I have.
We're talking about here, there's multiple areas of rotation. Walworth, Elkhorn, anything on 43, Darien, there's a possible tornado here on the ground coming in towards Walworth County. As we talked about it, crossing over that
That's a
line
large
and
tornado.
then moving in towards Walworth. And there's our brand new scan of correlation coefficient, which is, again, like I said, looking at debris. Let's try to match this up with radar, see if we can,
Yeah.
let's match it up. I'll pull my finger out and see. the radar scan looks like you've got a little inflow, lots of inflow coming in on this line. So Walworth, Elkhorn, looks like it's some other communities here. You got Highway 11 coming in to Walworth. You have Williams Bay there. This is also going to be the Lake Geneva stretch. So Lake Geneva needs to be in their shelter as well. So Johnstown, anything down to Johnstown, pretty much it looks like Interstate 43 is where this is going to ride along, pretty much just on the south side of 43.
Yeah, they're in their basement
I
still.
think we go ahead and do the losses.
The radio guy didn't tell them they could come up
Milton,
and
that's where we have.
And Natalie was probably
that there is a tornado.
begging them to stay down.
On the ground,
Mom,
Milton.
confirmed tornado just south of
Yeah,
43
it was a
and
tornado
east of
located
Clinton.
near Milton, moving northeast at 55 miles
Well,
an hour.
really bad velocity, not necessarily.
No, they said it was a tornado observed.
That was one. They looked at it and
That was the one by Clinton. Now they have confirmed one by Milton.
Lake Mills. So yeah, we got a lot going on here on our radar.
This could be a tornado outbreak. They might name this.
What do you think I should do with this?
And so you said, what's the exact location of this one in Milton? Let's get in on this. Milton, please. So I'm going to just list the town names that need to be in the shelter right now for the Milton tornado. Koshkonong, Milton, is this located in Milton?
Yes, it says, from the National Weather Service, it was located near Milton, so very close by. I'm assuming it's that little couplet that we're seeing, just to the north.
Yes, so this movement here is what I got as well. They've got this one in Milton. This is the possible tornado, the confirmed tornado.
It is confirmed.
Confirmed tornado on the ground. I'm gonna put CC back on, see if we can get any debris showing up on this one. I certainly hope not. That's good news. Do not want to see debris start to show up. So no debris is good sign. It does not mean we know we have a tornado on the ground. Hoping for the best on this one, but please, Milton, we've already prepared you to be in your shelter, so let's go down.